Sorry. I was on Zoom yesterday. I moved this way up so that my head didn't keep hitting it. Okay, so welcome. I just put a note the in the group. Way up so that my head didn't keep hitting it. Okay. That in the group, in the chat, that the brand new kit, the recipe kit, is in the Etsy shop. So if you've been waiting for that, it's there. I'm going to show you a little bit. You guys, I was just walking by and Jeff is still sleeping. So I was like, I need a thing that tells him that I'm live. And then I remembered my dad got me this little goodie, and it's a little light that I have outside my door, like a recording studio. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I can just change the battery. And so that's what I'm gonna do while we're waiting for some people to come in. Hi, Kathy D. Hi, Irma. We have missed you. Welcome. Hi, Kat. Hi, Karen. Welcome. So, yeah, so we did have our VIP. We had some technical difficulties, so I will be redoing the VIP an hour. We'll do, because now I've done the thing. So we'll be doing that. If you were a VIP, I just got to figure out how to get this in there. There we go. So it has a little pocket. This just fits in it. It was like no big deal. So yeah, that means I'm recording and it'll be on there. And that way, if I'm recording and Tom comes home, he can see I'm recording. But it's really kind of cool because I had jokingly said to my dad, I was joking, I need one of those things that says, like a recording studio has, because Tom kept opening the door and coming in and talking. And so I was like, okay, and he went off like my dad did, and he comes back out like 15 minutes later and brings this. He had it in his office. So it's a little push light, and you can do all these different colors. But, I think that that's going to be kind of fun. What do you think? What do you think? So, yeah. So I have my recording studio light. No, I'll put that back out there. So, oh, yes. Irma, be safe. Be safe. Okay. So, this is today's freebie. And I am working on finishing a peach journal. Okay, so I have covered it with some fabric. These are all things that were hanging around my desk. I made this little dangle to go on it. I used one of the goodies that we had, and I'm going to do a flip through of it probably for Sunday. But I needed a few more things. This is going to my beautiful Patreon, my Pearl Patreon. And so it is a lightly embellished journal. And then she gets like 25 embellishments. Now, some of them are already in the book. And I needed a few more. And I needed them to be peach. So hint, that's why we have this one today. Also, it does go towards pink. So if you are doing like pink Christmas, I'm going to pull down my angelfish design, beautiful journal. And she did use some of the pink Christmas in it. And I think you can go ahead and add these. You're going to be able to add this with your pink Christmas theme. So, or of course, pink roses. It's also still October is, the fight against cancers that affect women. And so, yeah, there we go. So, hi, Cindy. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. So, I had not planned to bring that out, but I did it. Okay, so I have printed it on cardstock, and I have printed it on copy paper. Okay, and I was playing. I also printed it on address label stickers, you guys. So we'll play a little bit with that. And the reason was these three are perfectly in the label. Okay, they're like in it. Like, wow. Okay, so yeah, I thought that would be fun. I thought it would be fun. So I did it because, you know, I'm usually looking for things to make my life more fun. So we have a new Patreon. We have Lisa has joined the paid Patreon, and this is her welcome gift, and it's also available to all the paid Patreons. That's from the $3 level all the way up. It's available in the shop now. So you have the postcard size, and then you've got the little goodies. And I thought they were, and I printed this one on cardstock too, because I might use some of that for my thing. Now, next week, you're going to get in the Patreon, you have like, there was a freebie or not a freebie, but for the paid Patreons, they got part of their Halloween fall kit. They got some today. They'll get some tomorrow. And then they get these. So this is watercolor grateful, and you get the watercolor grateful pages. You might notice they match my my grateful book, because what happens is if I am making something for me, my Patreons are going to get it too. So I'm going to be able to put that in with that for my November Grateful Journal. So this is, you know, remember the big journal that I made out of the gift bag? Yeah, so there you go. So watch for those each day. You're going to get something, a digital of some kind. And so enjoy that. This week I did put in, you got one of the do your things, because I'm so sad, we only had one video hit 25 likes. Or not 25 likes, 25 comments. So yeah, so I have a whole kit for you when and I release the freebies each time one of the videos does, and they didn't. So yeah. Yep, so we'll keep waiting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. This is the freebie. It's available at patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. The information is also down below. And I'm going to make some quick, fun embellishments using what we've got here. And I might not use it all because I went a little wild with them because I think it's a good color. I do have some pink Christmas journals started, and so I was like, oh, okay, these will be, it'll be okay if I have some pieces left over because I can add them to those. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I just now looked at this and went, I wonder if we could. Ha ha! You guys, look at this. You can go ahead and fold that. This was not on purpose because I did not put these down here expecting to be able to do this. But I'm really glad that it works. Happy accident. Who is it that says happy accident? In art. Francis. Welcome. Okay, so we've got the birthday wishes. Of course, if you don't want that, you just put something over it. It's that easy. You can come and grab a flower and some ribbon and put it on there. Or maybe I've got this from my recipe book. Put a crab sticker. You just never know. I'm a little tired, huh? Okay, so there, and then you've got this one. Boom. Okay, so you can write in there. So like a little postulette, like Current used to do. Now your little boat here, he's upside down. So maybe you might put something over the top of that. Or if you don't care, don't care. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Big Mama. Welcome. So there you go. Flip up, flip down. You could also put this in your journal as, you know, put glue, glue. You've got a pocket. You've got a flip up, flip down with journaling space. You've got this that's going to be that easy to take that and just put in a pocket. If you guys were on the Patreon Zoom yesterday, this is the journal I was working on, and I got it all, it's all put together. I just need a few more embellishments for it. So so it can go in one of the pockets. It could go in the photo album pocket even. So yeah. Okay, so there, and I attached this, and then I'm tying behind it, tying my bow behind the little goodie. So you have a hanger on her here. I'm gonna make the cover patch out of this. So yeah, so there we go. I think that's cool. Now, of course, if you like to ink, go right ahead. Ink, 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 ink. There you go. Okay, so we got one thing made. Now, I have this. Let's just go ahead. And so these, if I'm going to make them into stamps, I'm probably going to have to put them on something. But I decided to just leave them attached. And that way you guys, if you are a patron, you saw I got a lot done this morning. Plus the kit is in the shop. The new recipe kit, I am going to show you that here in just a moment. I don't have the kit printed because I ran out of paper, but I have some parts of it printed, and I'll show you what we did with it at the VIP. And we will be doing it again on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Because, you know, we have Patreon Zoom at 3 o'clock on Monday, so, and hopefully I won't sleep through it this time. So, of course, anytime that there's the white edge, you can go ahead and use your lace scissors if you want to. I'm sorry I didn't have these already cut out ahead of time. Hi, Regina. Oh, I'm glad she's feeling better, Regina. Okay, so we're going to come over here to this one. I did not measure these. Okay, so we have these three, okay, that are like, and so what I thought we could do is, okay, we could fold that down. No. Okay, is this one? Okay, so I have a guest check. It was one of the really lightweight ones, so I had backed it with some bubble paper. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna grab from scraps from around the desk. Imagine that, because that's what I like to do. And so I have this. Okay, so that'll give me that. It'll have a peekaboo place down there. Oh, wow. Oh, this is supposed to turn into a rosette. I bet. Rosette, I bet. Or something. Because look, it's all folded. Could be a fan. I'm not a fan. Okay. Does anybody know where I put the paper that I wanted to use? Okay, what do we got here? Aha! File folder. Always a good idea. Always a good idea. Oh, it didn't work, but you were able to fix it. Yeah, I was really glad I had my second one. Well, I had two. I had one that I had painted and already had ready, so that when it was time to do the video, it was funny because it didn't work out. It was still wet. I still had to wait for it. Still had to wait. Okay, that is not what I needed. Sometimes, Julie. Okay, so I have this. So that could go on as a layer. Okay, and I have this. And that can go on as a layer. Okay, will it fit? Okay, so we need a third one. All we need is one more. Okay, you know what? I had some music. And you know why I had it? I had it so that I could use just in case. Just in case. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and come across. Yeah, it's right in front of you. That's funny. Okay, so this one. So I'm going to kind of get an idea. So I grabbed 3 random things from my desk. I did not plan this part. Okay. I did not know that that was going to fit perfectly across there. So do I want to use that as that one? Yeah, because I want it out front, because otherwise it's going to get hidden. Okay, so we're going to put this one down first. So it'll go this one. And this one. I'm going to go like this. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okie dokie. We've got glue. So we're going to go ahead and add glue here. I don't know if you can see, but I marked the places that I want them to go. I'm going to pull this over, and I'm going to use this as my guide. My guide. There. Okay. So the top one goes on first. That's the reason. That's why this is kind of hard. Is because your top one is going to go on first. Okay. And then I want to figure this out. Okay, I'm going to put this in. Okay. So it's going to be fine. To go all the way down, it's going to be fine. I was a little concerned. Okay. Now, I can have this come around. You know me. I'm probably going to leave it there for a minute or two while I figure out if I want to keep it. And I'm going to move on to the second one. Okay. And I figured it out by the bottom of it. Now, this one is only going to have glue area right here. Okay. So I'm going to glue here. Using scraps. You know me. That's I love to use scraps. Okay. And even though it's not big enough, I'm going to go with it. Okay. Now there's where I pinched in. And so that's where the bottom of this one is going to go. And then it comes over to here. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. Okay. And so we'll go here. As soon as we finish this, I'm going to show you the new Build a Recipe Book kit. And then I want you to be thinking of Dear Julie Digitals that you would like to see turned into this recipe kit that I'm going to show you. Because if I already have the artwork, I'm going to be able to do them pretty quickly, and we can have them done so that you can use them for Christmas gifts if you would like. So the September Patreons, they received the first kit, which is called the Antique Kit. Okay, you guys, I went ahead. Yep, it opens up there and it opens up there, but I think I finally got to use these in a journal, and I've used these in this journal. So the next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to use my, let's see, yeah, my punch, okay? And I did not, this is what I was talking about. I'm like, I did not measure to make sure that it would be the right size. So it's going to be a little bit off. I'm going to push it up in there. So it's between 2 and 2.5 inches wide. Okay, but it still worked. And that is going to go right in there. Okay, and then on this one, this is going to be the top one. This one, I can either have it go in this direction, which would give me a different color. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. So these I did print on cardstock today, you guys. I did print on cardstock. By the way, tomorrow's video, it should be the oil painting technique to make a magazine page look like an oil painting. And so I got it done, but I had to wait for it to dry. So yeah, so we'll have the 3 tags will fit in here. Okay, I like it. Okay, so you might want to add a little fluff to them. Okay, so now this is the Dollar Tree lace, and when I'm working with littler things, I like to cut it and give me 2 pieces of lace. Okay, so just a little FYI. And I'm going to go ahead and put one lace on the back one. And I cut it a little longer than what I... So, this week has been fun. I went with the Yayas last Saturday. I did a little more shopping. It was fun. It's Yaya Kathy's birthday was this week. And so, so we went shopping. We went to TJ Maxx because that's Kathy's favorite. She likes Ross and TJ Maxx, and she was looking for a purse. And I went to Michael's and I had my my whatchamacallit goodie, my rewards. So I did that. And then I saw this sweater at Kohl's when we went to Kohl's, but I didn't buy it. But I got Kohl's cash, so I went back and used my Kohl's cash and got my sweater. And so that was fun. And then let's see. Oh, my cousin David, my favorite cousin. He's actually closer to my age than most of my cousins. Most of my cousins are way younger than me. So I've just always said that since I was a kid. He's my favorite cousin. He sent me videos that were his grandparents and his parents. Some of them dating back as far as 1947. And you guys, I was a basket case. I saw my dad walk and run and play for the first time ever in my whole life. My dad got polio at 14 or 15. And so I'd seen photographs of him with no crutches, but I had never seen him actually run, chase after his brother, push his sister on the swing, walking and doing, oh my gosh. It was definitely one of my top 100 ever memories that I am so grateful for. And yeah, so that happened yesterday. He sent them to me earlier this week, and I just couldn't get time, because one of the videos is almost 2 hours, one is 47 minutes, and one was 4 minutes. And just figuring out how to get them onto my computer so that I could watch them on my phone, but I couldn't save it to my phone. So I spent time figuring that out, and I think I got it figured out. And of course, now I've got to figure out how to send it to my little cousins, because they're all excited. So yeah, it was really amazing to see. Yep. And then the next video came on, and it was my dad with crutches. I was like, yep. So well, we get snow every year. Not every year. It does snow every year here. I'm in the Mojave Desert, but I'm in the high desert. And not the low desert, like Death Valley. I'm in the high desert. We're at over 2,500 feet above sea level. But it doesn't always stick. But occasionally it does, and it's amazing. And of course, Yaya, Kathy, and I were talking about the year that my mom and dad passed away, and we had snow. And the thing is I prayed for snow, because I was like, I just wanted, things to be be different and be special because the family was all coming to my house, and it wasn't supposed to snow. When we went to bed the night before, there was no snow, not even rain in the forecast. And we got 7 inches of snow. It snowed all day on Thanksgiving. It was amazing. And I was just telling everybody, you're welcome. It's like, it was amazing. Oh, Tommy. Frost is not always our friend. So what I have here, again, this is a paint chip, and you can I could have covered the back with something. Oh, I don't want to waste the avocado dyed privacy envelope. Oh well. So doing it like this, it can go on a page like this. Okay, which I think is cool. You know what I do have in here? So I have this little goodie. I went through and I cut up some things so it would have things to be able to, oh my gosh. I have the sponge cake recipe, and sometimes it prints red, sometimes it prints pink, and this time it printed kind of a peach color. I can put that. No, I don't want to waste it. Okay, so we're still working with our goodie here. Oh, you know what? I want to do the front of this. I'm like, I knew there was something to do with music. Hi, Cindy. So if you are a paid Patreon, I added several things to the Patreon today. And I added things that will continue. I already told you, but I'll tell you again. That are going to continue to add on through the week. Should I do a little tiny one to hold it? I could do a little tiny one up here to hold it, and then it could... So this is the Friday freebie. And I went with kind of a relaxing, calm, because that's what these did. That's what these reminded. They've just made me feel calm. And I love the images. So you know I love the numbers, so I'm going to leave the number, and I kind of like the word dessert. So I did add the Halloween fall kit. I added a loaded tag kit for the Patreons. So all paid Patreons, thank you very much. I really appreciate your support. And so I wanted to make sure you got that. That's your seasonal kit for fall. There we go. So you can go ahead and pull this up. You can write on the whole thing if you want to. You can add photographs, and then on the back you've got your journaling space. Boom, boom, boom. And we can go ahead and add, I think we'll add this one because it'll be kind of different. And here you can't tell. When it's bigger, you can tell it's a sailboat, but there you can't really tell. So this is the heavier side because of the blue. So I'm thinking I might want to put it, or maybe not. Oh, I like it there. I like it right there in the middle. And I'm going to make it like a little clippy Bye, Big Mama. Okay. So there you go. I think I like it. It's still simple. Not super bulky, even though it has 3 journaling cards in it. You could add more to these. Of course, you can go ahead and, yeah, I like it. I like it. So that will go into my peach journal. So the first one we did was I had just cut off the side pieces. Okay, this is the other one. This is the stickers. But I cut that one, and I was able to fold it so you have a flip up, flip down journaling card, or you can put it in the journal and make it into a pocket where your guest book, this one might, you know, if you were doing an ensemble, okay, so you put your glue, put it down. You've got this flip up, flip down pocket, and this in your pocket. So you can do that. That will be fun. But here we've got the 3 tags using the scraps and things from on my desk. I flipped this one around and I used one of the little postcards there. I think that's kind of fun. Okay, so the next thing I need, I know I want. So we're going to grab grab this one. Because I don't think, okay, I'm going to try it. See, I want to put one inside here. This is from the welcome gift that Lisa got. So she's our newest Patreon. It'll fit. I'm going to use that. Okay, then I don't have to cut up that. Okay, so you've got these in all different sizes. If you are a card maker, they're in great shape to be able to just be layered and be a really easy card. I did do it also because of Pink Christmas. We can use all of these. They will work really well with Pink Christmas. So I don't need it, but I think it's going to be a good thing to have the extra on that side. Okay. So we call this a cover patch. What I'm just making a patch that'll go on my cover. Yeah, just like that, a cover patch. So, and you can join the Dear Julie Julie Patreon for as little as $3 a month. And there is a lot of things in there for you, even at that level. At the $5 a month level, you get more digitals, but you also get invited to our Zoom. We Zoom on Monday and on the other day. Monday and we Zoom on Monday and we Zoom on Thursday. I was just thinking that I could do something. So these were from Grabby. And I'm like, maybe I could use. And this is how I really do things. I really sit there and go, oh, couldn't that work? If I cut around it, would that work better? Should I just not do that all together? I could put it down at one corner. So, yeah. And you know, I do like to do corners. I like to decorate the corners. So, on the That just reminded me that looking at, because I usually would put a flower. This was one of those like resin, and I'm like, what? How? It's a sticker, but you know, the sticker is not gonna last forever. And so I put a hole in it with my crocodile because I was like, okay, it's sitting on my desk. It's been here since, I know I had it out here when I did perfume and roses, which has been a couple of years, and it's still sitting here. I need to use it. And so I was like, well, I can go ahead and try it. And if it doesn't work, at least it won't be sitting on my desk anymore. And so we got some broken jewelry on here and a button and a bead. This is on a bulb pin, and there is a hole in the edge up here. And I put it onto a flower, so it did have a backing. I took the sticker off, and then I glued it all to it. So I think it turned out really good. Okay, bye, Tommy. Okay, so we have this, and I like it. And I'm like, oh, I like that. I like I like the lace in there. Even though it's not quite big enough. Okay. And I probably should have used the this will hold it. Okay. Your art glitter glue is amazing. Pretty much can use it for everything. Push it so it's right on the edge down there. Okay. Now this is going on the front. However, there is a tie. Like, will the tie... did I have two musics? I did. So these are from Old Fashioned Love Songs, the digital, in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. I know I want this to be a little bit bigger. And you can see what I did, which this is just how the fabric worked. But I did have a choice between that side and that side. And I decided on this side. And yeah, I can do that, I think. Okay, there's that. This is that really nice copy paper that Tom had bought me that one time. So it tears really nice. Yeah, so I can go ahead and put this on here. So this was from the welcome gift, and every time we have a new Patreon, which, by the way, I'm just sitting here realizing that I did not put them in when we had the new upgrades for the sale. So I will add those. I'm gonna need to make them. So I will add those because we had some upgrades. From the sale. Okay. So there's that. Because I'm going to put it on because I want to decorate this, but I don't want to have it mess up my things. So you guys, as of last night, we are having Fisher Family Christmas at our house on December 13th. So I'm excited. Tom is excited. So the last time we did it was several years ago. And we rented a giant tent and had that in our backyard, and had heaters in it, and we cut down a Christmas tree and decorated it and had that inside, and it was really fun. I'm disappointed because it's one of my favorite things since we've been doing it at a different family member's house, was going there and having the party and then having the after party, and people stayed, and it was like, well, their house was a log cabin. They have moved from the log cabin, but they've got a really nice place. And we did get to go and stay last year. Jeff had just come home. So yeah. So I'm hoping that maybe somebody will want to stay. I don't know. I'm gonna invite. So okay. So this is a card patch for the front of a journal, just like that. And so I have these little peach flowers like I'm using on the inside. I think that they will be good. Big Mom is back. Bye, Dorothy. Yes, you guys, don't forget to go get your freebie. That's what I'm using. I'm using the freebie, and then also, if the new recipe, I was going to show you that. I'll show it to you now. I'm just grabbing things off my desk to put on here. I have this little flower. I want the longer stem. I've been known to go and steal flowers off my flowers that are in my living room before to put them in a journal. Thank you. I feel good though too because I'm getting something done. I'm not just making. Sometimes the Friday freebies are going to end up in my. Someday I get to use this box, but today these are going into the journal that is going out to my Pearl Patreon. And if you watch later, I hope you love this. I'm loving the way this journal is turning out. You guys will get to see a flip through on Sunday. Okay. I don't think I have any of the 2025 things. Okay, so this will go on. You know what? This is going to end up. I'm gonna gel it. So if you're worried about something, you can encase it in your Fabri-Tac. Okay, so it's like encasing it there. As long as it doesn't eat it, because it does. These are styrofoam, and it does eat some things because it's acetone based. Okay, so there we go. I have my cover. I have my cover done. This is its little dangle. You'll see the rest of it. Like I said, if you were at the um, Patreon Zoom yesterday when I got home, this is what I was working on. This and having some things to go in it. I have this peach waterfall. Do you guys remember when we made this? This was a long time ago. And there's lots of places to put things in here. But this, I'm going to be putting this in there too, probably, because I'm trying to take things out of certain places, you know, and only have so much in them. There's a card there. So, I mean, if I do this, I can go ahead. You'll see if I do it, you'll see what what I added to it to get it in there. Oh, true love words are down. So something like that. And then maybe another set of the cards like I did for the guest check. Where'd the guest check go? I lost it. So, but I can maybe do another set of, oh, here it is. The tags. Okay. So, and then some of them have, like, they'll have a pocket like that. And this one had a pocket like that. That one has a pocket. This was trying to use up a 12 by 12 paper pad. I remember this. So, okay. So we'll see what I end up doing with that. And yeah, I've got that. And then I've got this one. And we've just got a few more things here. Scissors are over here. Bye, Big Mama. So it's really easy to, these are so beautiful. The colors are amazing. Has anybody printed it yet? I mean, you can just go ahead and put it on like this. You can go ahead and have it come in from the side. I don't know if you see, but you've got that happening over here. So you could go ahead and come in from that side. I was also thinking you can go ahead and put a slit there on your big one and then have that be a pocket. So yeah, lots of things that you can do with that. You could also put it up. This is how I really do things, you guys. This is how I really do. Oh, I like it. I'm going to put a pocket down in the bottom. Boom. Okay, so paint chip. They are fun to use. I'm going to cover up the little bear. Ah, I just saw Big Mama's, she took a branch off of her plant, in her house plant, to do the eco dyeing. That's funny. Of course, it does have a cool leaf. Okay, so we've got really super simple things that you can do with this week's Friday freebie. Remember that you can use the numbers. That's one of my favorite things to add So even this is the number that it's obviously it's the date. You can go ahead and put that. But it also, it's like code. It's so cool. 102425. Actually, it's October 24th, 25, but there you go. I am using some white in this journal. So that gives us that. Then also, I'm like, do I have just like a regular old piece of paper? Okay, we'll do this. Okay, so we can take this little goodie. There are Patreon pages of stamps that I did like this, and then I scanned them. And because they were, they're my antique images, and I scanned them and then gave them to the Patreons, because that's how it works over all the extras. Beside what I tell you you're going to get, are usually things that I want. It's like, I want peach stuff, so I'm going to get peach stuff. I wanted to make that pink journal that we've been working on for the Do Your Thing. So, yeah, so there you go. You have a stamp. It is raised up, and go ahead and just put that. I'm just going to have it, because you know how it is when you're putting your journal together. If you didn't see this earlier, the story is in the beginning of today's video. My dad got me that, and I just replaced the batteries in the beginning of today's video. So it's sitting right here. It just made me happy. Okay, I promised. And then we're going to come back and use some stickers. So can you see that is on address stickers? If you just came in, this is today's Friday freebie. It's peachy pink. Peachy pink roses. Oh my gosh. And we made this so far. We made this little goodie. We've got a mess at the desk, because that's what we do. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue. And I'm going to show you the first of many kits. Okay, so this is just the first, but it is really cool. This is the build a recipe book kit. Okay, so part of it, the idea came from, you know, where families make the binder of their recipes. Well, this is Tom's family's binder. I had never looked at it before the VIP. It was the very first time I ever looked at it, and it's really cool. It's everybody's favorite recipe. Oh my gosh, Candy's favorite is apple pie. That's her favorite family recipe. But they also have a place of going out to eat. Your favorite thing, going out to eat. That was really cool. So this is just a binder. And then Sister Mary, she did it by chapters. And so this was a gift, Christmas gift that she gave to the family in 1998. It is amazing. And so I know many families have made those, okay? And I thought it would be... Yes, and the ones that I already have digital artwork made for, I can make those really fast and have them so that we can make things out of them for Christmas. So what you're going to get in this kit is you get pages that are going to fit a binder, okay? So from the at-home digital, I took pieces from retro blue, from mellow yellow, and from at home and at home part 2, and I made pages. Okay, the way the page is made is when you print it, this is not here. I also made a page and I figured out where this needs to go. And so you have appetizers, soup and salad. These are the big generic ones. Main dishes, everything else, side dishes, favorite recipes, and I think there is a dessert page too. I don't know where it went. I don't know where dessert. Oh, here. Okay, so here's desserts. Okay, so you can put whichever one you want on whichever page you want. You can have them all be the same. You can just have the 2 little girls, or you can have them all be this, or they can all be this one. Okay, but there's 7 pages like this, and then there's 7 of these that you print over it. Okay, so so that was really, really cool. Now, at the VIP, I took a file folder. We've added this on the front. On the back of the file folder, I cut it, and it has a large pocket. Okay? So for the binder, then you just punch your binder holes, and you can have the folders be your front page. I told them when my mom passed away and I did my kitchen all in lemon stuff in memory of my mom, and I had gotten all of her lemon stuff. I got all the lemon decorations and stuff. And my niece got me a cookbook that's a binder cookbook. And it has dividers that are folders that have the pocket. And I use the pocket to put, like when I cut something out of a magazine, or there's something that that looks good, I think I want to try it, I'll put it in here. It goes in my binder when I actually make the recipe and we decide that it's something that we're going to want to have again. So, so you have the 7 big titles, okay? Then I know for some of us that's not going to be, that's not good enough. So we have this page with labels. If you don't like the black, we have these pages, this page. So appetizers, main dishes, side dishes, favorite dishes, everything else, desserts, soups and salads, cookies, cakes and pies, Christmas recipes, mom's recipes, grandma's recipes, Thanksgiving recipes, pickle and canning, jam and jelly, barbecue, baking, party food, beverages, snacks, breakfast, brunch, road trip, and camping were the ones that I put in here. And then I also put a background on it so that you already have some layered look to it. Because it's a cookbook, I personally not sure how much that it's the ones that I'm doing are, if you're making it to actually use, you might not want as many raised things. If you're making it for pretty, then the raised things are going to be great. So the really cool thing is there's more. There's way more. Where's the... Okay, there's recipe cards. This is the blue recipe card set that goes with this kit. Like I said, I'm running out of paper, so I didn't get to to print a whole lot. So one of the things that's really cool to use in a recipe book is photo album pages that are made for your for 4x6 pictures. Okay, and these I just had to cut it just a little bit to fit it in there. So this is one of the recipe cards also. So the recipe cards come 4 on a page, like I've been doing, and they are postcard size. So there is a set. Did I glue this already? Yeah. Okay, so this is one set. You get the salad bowl and this and this and this. So you get all those pages, but the recipe card itself is different. So you can just print recipe cards and wrap them with a ribbon and give them as a gift. So that, I mean, just like that, super easy. But I also took all the things and I did them side by side so that it can be a journal. So just like you have this big page, you have the side by side, and I've got a page that is just white with the word appetizers, and it's measured to go right here. So yeah, and there I've added my my label to the side, and you'll see there's pages. There's like 20 pages. These are a couple of the other recipe cards. You've got this one that's got fish and shrimp. I added the pocket that I took off the other thing. I added it here. So this, I was playing with this at the VIP. This is some packaging, and I've added a recipe card here. And I added this is one of the recipe cards. So there's 4 pages of 4 recipe cards. Okay, I'm not frozen. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm not frozen over here. You've got the little girl here. There's one of the side-by-side pages. You also get a full set of all 16 of the large cards. So if you want to use it as a page like this, or you can go ahead and tell your computer that you want 2 images and you want them 5x7, and it'll give you, 2 of them at 5x7. You know how to print like that, right? Well, I went ahead and I gave you the big ones so that you can do that. You can tell it to put 4 on a page. If you want all of them the same, you can tell it, I want 4 of this, all on the same page. So, okay, here's another one. So what it has, you have recipe cards, you have side-by-side pages. So if you're doing a journal like this is my favorite page. And so this one can be used this way, or you can use it this way in your binder one. So that'll be cool, I think. This one, I have a pocket here and a pocket here. There's an extra. There's the blue ones. So this was a signature. So, what I'm doing is I'm taking my mom's recipes and a couple of my my 2 grandmas' recipes, and putting them in a book for my family. And so an enclosed book is going to be okay. But I think for Emma and Amber, Shelley, those that I think would use the binder one, I'm going to go ahead and do them the binder. I will be I will be using my mom's artwork. So there will be a kit that is my mom's flowers, the Mimi flowers. If you've seen the digital that's called Mimi's Flowers and Song, I'm going to use that artwork for mine. So I think this is going to be really a lot of fun. So grab a binder, grab some file folders, and we'll be doing this. Okay. So we're going to be playing with it. I've started the strawberry one. I've got a floral one almost finished that is just assorted floral. And then I have the one that will be my, that I'm going to use. And then I'm looking for red and white antique kind of stuff. I'm thinking like the red and white gingham that is the um, in the children's garden verses. The red and white that's in here. To do that. I don't know what else I can. I'm going to have to figure out what else I can use with that. But the red and white gingham. And so, yeah. And then I'm thinking the sunflower one might be a fun one too. So, from the sunflower kit. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, oh yeah, the quilt I made with my grandma. That would be a good one. Oh my gosh, you guys. My grandma, that was Granny. She was a kick. The old videos, most of them are, so David's grandma was my great aunt Millie, okay? Because our dads were cousins. His grandma and my grandpa were brother and sister. And so all these, get-togethers, backyard picnics, birthday parties, baptisms, first communion, weddings, all these parties. And my grandma, my Aunt Millie, they were a kick. They were just so much fun. And yesterday, I had so much fun watching the videos. And I had the one video on my phone playing, and then I had the other one playing on my computer at the same time, because a lot of the longer one was just David's family. And he had told me, he goes, there's like an hour that it's just my family. And I'm like, that's fine. They're my family too. But Grandma Bo and all the other people were in there. It was just absolutely amazing. And I totally, the thing I did not expect was seeing my dad run, and just the overwhelming feeling that I had that, wow, I never saw my dad run. And I've never seen a video of him run, because, he got polio at 14. So all my memories, obviously, he had crutches, and then he was on one of those carts, and everything before, it's just pictures. I haven't seen videos. Then we might have them, and no, I don't think so. I think, because my dad's cousin Jim, he was pretty techie, and his dad was pretty techie. So I think they had the video camera, and so we're just really, really lucky that they pulled that out. So you guys, I didn't bring my planner in here. Okay, so do you have any questions on this? So the other thing is that you've got the white pages that are going to give you your main pages. You have the white pages of just the recipe cards. so that if you have a paper that you want to put it on, then you can go ahead and put it on the paper. That's in the kit. And I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm tempted to separate out the white kit, and so that you can use it with all the different things. I don't know, but right now it's in the antique kit, and it's staying in the antique as the first kit. That is where the white pages, they're there. So you get the full sheet pages of the recipes, the recipe pages. You get the postcard size recipe pages. So like a page of postcards. You get, um, there are some tags also. The tags don't have any words or anything. They're just, I did 4 tags because I thought it still would be kind of fun. The thing is this kit also, you can, without the words, you can just use it as a kit if you wanted to. And, you know, we always use recipe cards in our journals. So I think it's going to be fun to have recipe cards in all these different themes to be able to use also. So, okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? Okay, so we have stickers. And I mean, there, you can use them. These are address label pieces. So one of the things that you can do is you can go ahead and use it like you would washi tape. I don't want to use it on there. We'll use it on here. I'm going to go down off the bottom. So Dawn bought the Lowe's tape, and she said that shipping was included in that price that is that has been in the bottom, in the, you know, in the video comment section thing. So there, you can just use it like faux washi tape. Don't want the washi tape police coming after me. Okay. So that's something that you can do with them. And of course, down here, look at this. You've got the words already set up. Wow, that worked out really well as stickers. This one says breathe. Okay. Peace. Calm and joy. Joy. There we go. So that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Let's see. Like, where can I use this? I like this piece right here. And I like that one. I mean, that just make a really cute little purple tag. Put it on. There you go. Go ahead and put a hole in it. I'm going to put that with my purple stuff. It doesn't look peach. It doesn't look peach there. I have this. I made my ex-husband a quilt as a wedding present. Mini trips around the world. That was really cool. I don't ever have to do it again. There's that. And then up here, I had a couple of pieces of oh, where's the other? Oh, you know what? I could do this. This is the top of a box. And I was like, oh, I like that. It's like my desk will never be cleared off because I always keep finding cool stuff that I go, oh, I should put that. Oh, I should keep that. There we go. We used our stamp. We used the scraps I had cut off. Did we use all of our things? I think we used everything except for that one batch. So I'm gonna look and see. These are all really lightweight. Oh, we've got this. I like this one. Oh, look at that cool edge. I have a sticker stack over here. Oh, this is really sticky. Okay. We'll put one up high. So this is using the Friday freebie. I printed it on address labels. So I've got stickers. Let's see. What do I want to put down here, kind of like this. Okay. So the kit is available in the Etsy shop. It is on sale for 30% off. That's the best regular sale price. And then I did add the mellow yellow, the retro blue kit, and the 2 at-home kits as its companions, and because they all match and they'll all go together. And they are the same artwork, but they're all configured differently. So I'm going to go ahead and use from Spectrum Art Creation. I have this little goodie, and I love this because it is clear. I think that the credit card things are great, but this is clear. I can see through it. You just line it up and cut it. And I'll tell you the other reason I really like it is, doing it and then turning it over and holding it. I kept getting cramps in my hands. And so I'm like, yeah, it's another good reason. And there's 2 different sizes. I just really like them. Okay. Now this one, we can leave this together. You don't have to separate it. You're going to see the Patreons. You're going to see the loaded tag kit has little tiny Halloween like patchwork. I love the way it turned out. Oh, I think I like it better down here than over here. I really like that. Oh, you know what we could do? My favorite, my unidentified favorite object. It's definitely identified, right? You guys all know this is my favorite. So this is a live video. If you're out there and you're just lurking, we'd love to get to know you. Come on in and say hello. There is a chat. You can find it right down below. Just go chook and it'll move over and you'll see everybody talking and then being quiet and then talking and then being quiet. Yeah, so come on in and say hello. We're here. We do have a chat every day, Monday through Saturday at 10:30. So a new video goes up every day, and it's either live or it's a premiere, which means it will have a... there's Lurking Lolly. Oh my gosh, that's what Lurking Lolly. Hello. Hi, Lolly. Yep. Okay. I'm struggling to get the sticky off. I know I'll be able to do it. I know it. I know I can do it. You can do it. So, after this, I have to make... what do I have to do? What do I have to do? I'm going to go check and see if I get to release any do the thing. I have a whole kit for that. And so every time a video from the last 2 weeks gets 25 comments, I get to release a digital page. Now the last one I did go ahead and release 2 pages. So you got the loaded tag to go with the do the thing kit, the pink. And you also got the tucks that go with it. So you're ready to go. you can just go ahead and start making stuff. Loaded tags. So I have a big pocket in the front that I think this will fit. And this is for that peach journal. Could do like a pocket. Oh, there it is. I was like, there was two. I could do like that, like a pocket in a pocket. So I want to put the top one underneath, right? Okay, so we're going to put that one down. And when you're collaging, and this is collaging, you want things you want it to touch. Don't want to put it over. Now, if I was putting it straight down the middle, yeah, that would be great. But now the reason I put this one on first is this one's going to go over the top of this one a little bit. So we finished the cover for my little journal, and now we definitely have enough embellishments for what I like to do for that level. I'm going to go ahead and grab down here. Let's see if they'll fit. Okay, that one fits. I think we'll make this one a little shorter. Okay, but first, look what we can do. But we can put that on the long one, right? Right. Oh, the other thing I need is I'm putting teacups in a couple of places in the journal, and I want a couple of the tea bag tags to hang off. Irma wants to be named Irma. Wants to be named Lolly. Okay, so we'll go ahead and you'll notice I'm just going around the desk. What do I got that I can use? Oh, we've got some of the lace on the messy desk. So I'm going to put this one in this pocket. Okay, put that one in that pocket. Then this one, I'm going to cut it a little shorter. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then from the sticker, don't forget, we have the recipe kit. Build a recipe kit. I'll do a video where I'm explaining it better when I have all the pages and I'm able to print them all. I would be able to do it later today, but the World Series starts today, and so I'm going to give Tom a very short grocery list so he can get home so we can watch it, because our Dodgers are actually in that. We are Dodger fans. We do not get to watch because they you have to have cable to watch, and we do not have cable, and we will not. I guess never say never, right? But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I put those two on there. I think we'll go ahead and try for a little bit of this. Yeah, he will be happy. I do that sometimes I make it smaller, and then the next couple of times I make it make it bigger. I'm so grateful that he shops. You guys, it saves us so much money because I'm not the one shopping. That's just crazy, but it's the truth. He pretty much gets what's on the list. And especially with him smoking meat every week, him getting to choose what he's going to try, and that, you know. And it works out because during, when we were home, safer at home, he worked, but on Sundays we went to the grocery store together and did any errands that we had to do. And so he learned where things were. He learned why I buy specific brands of things. And so it was a really easy transition when he started doing the shopping, because he knew what to buy. Oop, and then talk about that. We lost 2 people. Boom, boom. I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus here, trying to get the thing to start. So, you know what? I saw that Hallmark started their Christmas movies last week, but our TV's still broken in the front room. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Okay, so do we have more lace? I will already have my grateful journal done, and yeah, it's too much for me to do, especially this coming month. It's my birthday month, so hopefully we're going to get to that 18,000 subscribers so we can have a giveaway. Otherwise, we'll have a party. We'll just have a party for my birthday. There we go. So that'll go in. So we have a double pocket tag, a large tag, double pocket tag thing. Oh, I probably should put something on the back. Maybe this is where I'll use that. Does anybody else have music playing in their head? I always have music playing in my head. I do have that. It's kind of pretty, huh? But because I used the other part of this, so I'm going to use that for something else. Okay, let's calm down. It's okay. Something's going to be here. It's all going to work out. It's going to be fine. Oh, look at this. I've got a Tiffany lamp. Could be a pocket. I think I want that for my fall. Yeah, I'm down to the nitty of the gritty here. Oh, look what I got. Look what I've got. Look what I've got. Okay, so this. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. No. I'm looking forward to the newest of the 3 wise men. Oh my gosh, I have so enjoyed those, especially the first one on the Hallmark Channel, the Christmas movie. Oh, where they, it was like 3 men and a baby, but it was 3 wise men and a baby or something like that. So, oh my gosh, I loved it. Think about food and chocolate. Oh, oh no, food and chocolate. No. Okay, so this is down. Nope. Yesterday I was working on this, on the journal part, and I collaged some of it. It turned out really cool. Oh, well, there's that. So that could go on there, and we just need something up here. Oh, look at this teacup could go on there. Squirrel. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got that we can use? Oh, music. Do we have the music page? Nope. Okay. I'm going to put it on right up to there. Okay. Okay, let's figure this out. Right up. Okay. And then come over and put glue on the rest. Tom watches some of them with me. The Hallmark movies. A lot of times on Friday, I will watch a Hallmark movie. Because he still goes, he's ready to go to sleep. It's Friday. I'm not so ready to go to sleep. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this down, but I'm going to make it a tuck just in this area. Okay. And so that we know it's a tuck, we'll go ahead and give it a little thumb hole there. I like this. I like this. Don't give up. You can still use the size of thing that you have. So this, and then that can go right in there. Look at that. But let's let it dry before we. Okay, so we did a large tag with the double, and then we need to redo the hole. This is a regular punch. So this was from a mat stack collection thingy. Y'all know mat stacks, right? Okay, there's... I should have grabbed more peach ribbon. Oop. We do have this. This is what's left of this fabric. I hope it'll rip. Sometimes it won't. If it doesn't, we'll just go ahead and cut it because I could not get it to rip. I did get the cover to rip. Oh, that's cool. I would like to do that. But I would like to do it with somebody else. I don't want to have to be worrying about dinner or, or all the things, all the other things I just want to craft. Yesterday I got home. We had to go to town, to Ventura. So the 2 hours there and 2 hours back. And they had forgotten to order the EEG. So it was basically a wasted trip. We met with the neurologist. They just need to figure out if he can be off the seizure medicine. And something happened with communication on getting that signed up. But okay. That took more than what I was expecting, but I think it turned out cool. Hi, Grace. Bye, Cindy. I'm sorry I missed that you left. So if you come back, I did say goodbye when I realized. Okay, so this is from the wedding section at a store, and it was for place cards, double-sided. I think it was Hobby Lobby on clearance. So that is something I usually always check the wedding area, the wedding section, especially the clearance. But even their, you know, when their his and her stuff is on sale, which is the wedding, it's usually a good sale. Okay, so let's see what we can do here with this. So we have this cool little card. Okay, I don't want to go too big, but you know what I need is I need a pocket for the back. Okay, I need a pocket for the back. I have this. So it could go that way. It's kind of big to go this way, but this could live in it. Let's see. I mean, we could have a pocket that big. I just need to cut just a little bit off. So we have a funeral tomorrow. Someone Tom worked with for many years. So, and I got to start getting ready for the Christmas, because I since we have people coming, I'm going to want to do the full on decorating. Yeah. So it's like, do I? I had told Tom one year, I'm like, I think you should put up the big Christmas tree right now. I should have made that a pocket. Oh well, you know, because I love pockets and I cannot lie. But we're going to go ahead and just put glue right on the edge, all the way around. So this was a greeting card. I had used some of this in one of the peach journals that I made more recently. So probably Perfume and Roses, I'm thinking. So if you're looking for peach journals, Yaya Spring, that is an amazing peach journal kit. It features that. It has people in it. It features the Yayas. A picture. Three ladies, that young ladies. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the teacup. I did cut out one of the teacups. So this is from a Friday freebie. So you can go back through the freebies in patreon.com. I believe it was in May, because it was around International Tea Day, which I think is like May 31st. Something like that. The 21st. And no, I did not do, I have a journal that I'm finishing for a Patreon, and so that's what I did today. I do have, tomorrow will be the oil painting style tag. Okay, look at that. I like it. So remember I said I needed to make a tea bag. Oh, okay, heart. So I've been making embellishments out of the goodies. Okay, so this one, so I need a, like a tea bag tag. I like to have them floating out of the teacup. So we have this postcard. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and then I'm going to fold this one a little bit and get my edges. Okay, and then we're going to grab this short piece of and I'm going to, do you see what I did? I'm going to staple it, but I'm going to also sew it, put it through, okay? And that's just, well, that didn't work. Okay, well, I know what I'll do. I ended up right in the same hole. So I'm going to staple it also, but I'm going to try and, you know what, let's just tie it. And that way it'll stay. Because, you know, on a tea bag, it's not as important, but in a journal, I want to make sure it stays. So there we go. And what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and add some glue on my string and hope my fingers aren't too dirty. And I'll just roll it up and pull it tight. Okay. And I'm going to turn this one over. I'm going to add glue. Okay. Puddle. This will help hold it down. Okay. Now you could go ahead and make this a tuck. I did make it a tuck on a different page, but on this one I'm just gonna go ahead and go around it. I think it's really a lot of fun to use up my stuff. Okay, so got teacup. It's a watercolor teacup. And then I'm gonna add my staple because, you know, make it a little bit realistic. And then I can either glue it down or let it go, but you can go ahead and write on the back of it. So I think we'll do that. So we've got this giant pocket that something could go in. Okay. And then we've got this chair. Let's see. There. So this one, I did that. Okay. So I had this from my stuff from Hobby Lobby. And so I'm going to want another one of those tags. I don't know if this is too big. I love these cards. I think they are so pretty. We did a lot of things today. Okay, so that can hang out there. So let's see. Okay, so this is from the address labels. And I'm going to make a smaller one. Oh, it'll be double-sided. We'll just go like this. Put that right on there. Oh, I kind of want to. No, I think that I think the right one showed up. Okay. Put you over here. So this one I'm just gonna snip a snip. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're gonna try this with just the goodie. Well, I'm excited because the thing is I this is exactly what I would be doing if I turned off the camera right now, because I need to finish this journal and go take it to the post office. So it did not make it underneath the stapler. Okay. So now it did. I'm going to put some glue down. I think I should have Tom get hot dogs for dinner. We'll have Dodger dogs. Tell him to get the big long. Okay, there we go. Okay. when you do this and you okay, we're gonna go ahead and put that on. I made it a band-aid. Made a band-aid. I think tea tags are fun. Okay, so there we go. I like that page. What do you think? Do you like that page? So you can write on there, and you have a little tea, the tea goodie. Okay. So, we've got see this one. I was gonna use that, but I think it's too blue. Too blue. Okay. So what if we I was thinking of like a window that continues on, leaving space between it. Something different. Oh yeah, we have one. I was like, we've got this one over here. And I'm sorry I didn't bring the planner to the party. Okay. It's in YouTube. Mary, it's on, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's from this week. So, and it's the only time I've ever done trinket. So you could search Dear Julie Julie trinket shelf. Okay, there's that. Then I had this peach. I'm just trying to use up all the things. So that sticker. Oh no. No, you cannot have it. It's mine. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... which side did I make bigger? Oh wow, they're like almost identical. Okay, so if we come over here, we come up here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. So it'll have a little tab on it. Oh, she might be the only one that's finished. Actually, somebody else made theirs, but I don't know that it got put in the finished one yet. Add a flower. I have plenty. I think I'm good on embellishments for this. Okay, so that can go in. Okay, so cover. I like that. So I'm not supposed to be filling pockets. I'm just, so this, I totally, there's a pocket here, and this is all collaged with the pieces that I had. Oh, so this, it has room, so you can go like that. Okay, well, I can just put these in with the embellishment kit. So this is, I think I'm good. I think I might put a couple of the other pieces just in as embellishments, because I have my 25 that I usually would do. And so, yeah, so thank you for your patience as I gave us peach things, because we wanted, oh, where did I put that circle? Maybe I need it. I don't, the hearts can go in Valentine's Day. They were really actually more pink than peachy pink. Where was that circle? I'm going to grab it because I'm going to put it on there. I liked it on there. So do you have a favorite thing that we made today? I do really like that in there though. But I think it'll be good on here. It's the fabric. I ripped it. It had already been ripped, and so I just continued ripping it. Okay, so there's that. Just a couple little pieces. There's this. The teacup pocket. The cover, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So we're just going to put this on. So this, when I made this waterfall, it's got pockets all along. All along, there's pockets and pockets and pockets. Okay. A guest check. Okay, so we'll put that in there. You love frayed edges? Me too. I am a fan. I am a fan of frayed edges. I'm afraid so. So if you were here to see the planning for the planner, I'm sorry. I forgot to bring the planner to the party. I'm gonna finish this and then it gets to come out of the almost finished bin and it gets a home. I think that's exciting. We're using the Friday freebie. It's available at patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. And I did print on some address labels just to see how it would go, and I'm really happy with the way they worked. Okay. So do I have it? Yep, I've got another peach. One of these peach cards. Okay. The other thing was, so this was what the Patreons received because we have a new Patreon. Are you teasing her? Okay, so put this on the top of one. You see, it's an address label. Address label. You put your broken jewelry in the mail. Oh, I like that. You get the different colors. Now this one could come down and hang out. Oh, we got some more sticker. Put it in the sticker pile. Oh, we had a word in the sticker. We had a word in the sticker pile. What's the word? It is relax. The word is relax. We'll come over and put it on this side. Okay. Boy, I've got a lot of things made here. I have one more spot. If you don't hear my brain going, Julie, you don't have to fill every single spot. And then my other brain going, yes, you do have to fill every single spot. Well, look at here. Looky here. Ha ha. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we will use the... So yesterday, I was like, okay, I need to just... I grabbed a bunch of peach stuff. And then I just started cutting it all out. So I had out my Friday freebie box and Patreon box, and I just went through and grabbed those. And then because I needed a project that I wasn't going to be in the middle of when it was time to leave. And so okay, we want it to come down. So we've got green, green, green. I love it. What a transition, huh? I am very happy with the transition here. Okay, I'm holding it down and adding the glue. So it's going to give us another journaling spot. Totally looks different. I love it. Okay, we have this also. That is very versatile. I can save that for something else. This is the sponge cake recipe. I don't like it. I think we're going to leave that. We're going to leave that. They can put something in there if they want to. Okay, so it is an over the page type. It could be, but it also can be a regular. So it comes up like this. You also have a pocket here. You have a pocket here. You have a place to put photograph. If you were doing like a scrapbook, this would be an awesome goodie. So you've got, so you can put your recipe here and put your story here or here. So if you're doing the recipe journal and you're doing it and you want it to be like a legacy type one like Big Mama talks about, then you want your recipe and then you want the story that goes with the recipe. So I think I will just put this with the, because it's also a tag. I mean, it can just be a traveling tag. So it can just go in someplace. It would need a pretty good size pocket. That big pocket in the back. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. What do you think? What do you think? Hi, Savannah, welcome. Okay, so the flip through for this, because I might add a few more things, because you know I've got some pieces that I'm gonna want to put in here, like as tabs. Yeah, I agree. I think my favorite page is the teacup pocket page. I really like the way that turned out. Let's see. I like those dots. So this is could be a trinket page. It's pretty pretty light though. It's not really, I don't think it's heavy enough. Oh, here, we'll go ahead and put that on there. A way to add some quick tag. Oh my gosh, you guys, my dad wrote that. I'm gonna save that. Was these were his, apparently these were his address labels. Oh, we already have. Excuse me. Yep, I just keep adding and adding. Anybody else? I was thinking, you know what, if we do this, we can fold it over. And it's from both sides. I like that. And I like that we brought some of the green in. Oh, thank you. I like this page. This, and then I have a goodie under here. Stack a note. We'll go from there. Got a pocket here. This was from a Friday freebie. This one and the other one that you saw me just use. I just stuck this in. There's a double tuck here. So this is a true stash buster journal. I think it's fun. This is bloop. We'll put that right behind it. Every time I put a little one in a pocket, it reminds me of the French fries. Do you guys remember when I did the French fry journal? Or not the French fry journal, but I made the French fries in the little brown bag from, it's in the journal when my grandkids came to visit. And I had gone and picked them up. They had spent a couple days with my dad after my mom passed away. And I went and, Tom and I went and picked them up. I would put it on here, but I think it would, this one's thicker. Okay, so I made a tab out of the address label. Just trying to get some of the green in here. Yeah, I think I told you guys the oil painting one is tomorrow. The gel printing, and that will probably be Tuesday. I think I said the sewing ones would be Tuesday. Because they're different, and that I have to move everything off my desk to do them. So, okay, I think that one's going in the purple. So, if you guys were here at the beginning, you saw I replaced my light. My dad had gotten this for me, and the story is at the beginning of the video, but it's still sitting here on my desk, so I remember to go put it where it goes. So the flip through of this journal will be on Sunday. So the video will just go up. Just watch it, enjoy it. Don't forget to do the thing. You guys, we had several videos that were so close to having 25. I'm a rule follower though, so yeah, and after 2 weeks they fall off. I mean, it's 2 weeks to get 25. Do the things, and then I give you the pink freebie, and I have a whole kit of freebies ready for you. Okay, we made a whole bunch of stuff today. Our Bible verse is, the Lord gives strength to his people, and the Lord blesses his people with peace. I saw so many people needing peace in the last couple of days that I decided that I went looking for something that would tell us peace. We're going to grab our peach and, what if we just put this right on here? Oh, I love that. This is our verse card. So it was the stickers and the music page, and I'm going to put that right on top of it, and I love it. So these verse cards, so if you've got the verse pieces, that could make a really great gift, especially for someone that you know that is a new Christian, or someone that is recommitted. as well as just one of your Christian friends to go ahead and put them together, a little few of these, and then just tie them up with the ribbon. You just tie them with a bow and give them a set of the verse cards. And I think that, or I guess they call them prayer cards. They could be a prayer card also. But yeah, I love that. I think that that turned out like it was meant to be, because it really, it's beautiful, but it doesn't really go with the kind of shabby chicness of the journal. So the recipe cards in the new kits, also, so what, we have one new kit so far. That is the antique kit, and I will be adding more of the recipe digitals. So, and as soon as I finish my thing, I have so many things going on right now and so many things that I want to show you. Okay, so this was our last one, and this one goes in like that. And so the verse cards, I do usually use the things that are left on the desk, so they are the theme of the Friday freebie. And the relax, that was the whole, if you saw the words, our words this time were, they're on here somewhere, right? For thankful, grateful, blessed journey. Relax, enjoy, calm, peace, breathe. And so, yeah, look at, there's a lot of them in here. You also can put them in a cute little box, decorate a box and give them. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope my beautiful Pearl is excited to get that. And so, did you guys have any questions today? Don't forget, if you're a Patreon, go get those freebies. Check them out. Yep, I'm jumping from project to project. I literally, I've got the do the thing is here. My thankful journal is here, because I was making my Friday freebies have been for my thankful journal, but I was like, I think I have enough. So yeah, and then I have the recipe journal stuff here. So if you didn't see, kind of in the middle of today, I showed the new recipe journal kit. It's a build a recipe journal kit. And so it's, the first one is using the antique images. And so even if you did it and it would give you a prototype, and then you can do it in the theme that you wanted to do it. You could do a variety. I have the next one that's probably going to be ready is assorted floral. And I just have to, I think I needed to find a couple more florals to use. So you'll have the title pages. You'll have pages to go in it that go with the theme, and then the recipe cards and a set of tags. And so I think it's gonna be so cool, so cool. And the first one is already in the Etsy shop, and it is on sale. And so, yep. Along with the at-home kit, which is the kit that has all these cute images and the poems and stuff. and the At Home Too. So it was a book, and I divided the book into 2 pieces. And then we also have the Mellow Yellow kit and the Retro Blue kit that are made out of it and match. Hi, Catherine. Welcome. So, and remember, I did a file folder with a pocket. So, if you purchase the kit, then you will get invited to the when I make it. Okay, so if you purchase the kit or you were a VIP and you got the kit as a gift, you will be invited to the Zoom where I'm going to make it. I think that's how I'm gonna do it, or maybe I'll just, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna make them. We're gonna make it, and you know, don't. We'll see. But if you purchase the kit, you're definitely getting invited. So, okie dokie. Yeah, always better late than never. How are you? So, okay, so you have the portrait style for the binder. So if you're making a binder journal, recipe journal, you'll have the side by side like what we usually do for a journal. And I don't know where that went. And then you have the tabs and a set of tags. And unfortunately, I don't have any paper, so I couldn't print. I'm going to go see if I have some other colored papers. Okie dokie, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. And I'm excited because I needed 25 embellishments, and I think I'm way over that. So yeah, so today we made using a paint chip. We used a matte stack card and did the double pocket on the front. These were from the address labels that I printed the Freebie on. And then we also added them onto the tags. Then we collaged on the back here, and we've got a little pocket and added, this is the sticker, and we added one of the stickers on top of piece and made it into a stamp. This one was easy. It's a flip up, flip down. Can be just a card, or it could be a pocket. So a flip up, flip down pocket. You just go ahead and glue it down here, here, and here. And it would make a great pocket for our little guest check goodie that we made. And so I used scraps, and I showed you how I would use them and make this things that were on my desk, and added the three tags. They were different sizes, and so the tall one is in the top pocket, and the next one down was in the middle pocket, and the pockets go all the way through, so you have the whole space, and then you can write on the back. Okay, so these were from the Friday freebie. The middle scrap, I went ahead and let it go around, and you know, don't waste the scrap. Don't waste the scrap. So there's that. There's that. And then you saw me do stuff. Actually, I did the cover patch, and I used one of the pieces there. And oh, we decorated that waterfall. And we added in some pieces just randomly into the journal to give it personality. And it's amazing how adding that green will like finish up a page. And we added the tea tags using the little postcard to the teacups. These were a Friday freebie, the teacups were, and we added one to each of those. And oh, we added the pieces from here. We added them as tabs. Did we do that? Might have done that before the party. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So the way that I have this is you come over and you tie it behind the charm. Okay, so part of the tie goes behind the charm, and then you just go. So you have a fun little, like a little hanger there. Well, it is one of the glue goodies that we made the other day. And this was scraps that were on my desk. So, yeah. I don't know if we made anything else. I don't remember. But this was okay, so this is available at patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. And yeah, I think it's going to be really great. I mean, I was excited to be able to use these that I got from Grabby a couple of years ago, and finally had a peachy pinky journal that I could use them in. So a lot going on today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And I just noticed, oh, this is a little, I'll put that in the stuff. It's peach. And this is peach. This is the same as what I did in the front. So, yeah. Have an amazing day, everybody. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Go Dodgers. And, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye. Bye-bye. The recipe, build a recipe book kit is in the Etsy shop right now, and it's on sale. Bye.